This episode's FDR shoutout goes to Kaden Likes Pigs. Leave a comment down below to have a chance for a shoutout in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed. What's going on, Cory Gang Fish fam? Yes, Millie is on my shoulder. She was chilling on my back, hiding. She is a shy girl. It's getting kind of cold over here. Millie is extra grumpy today. I even gave her some seed treats. She is so spoiled. Very spoiled bird. This is why you can never be the best host, Millie. You'll always be a co-host because you're such naughty. Every time I turn on the video camera, there seems to be the biggest truck in the world that is also the loudest truck ever made. You guys might not be able to hear it. Sounds like an airplane out there. It's like they wait for me to turn on the camera and be like, okay, go, this guy's recording FTR. Let's go ruin his day. Without further ado, let's try get this started, bro. Can you just go away, Truck-chan? Truck-kun, do not isekai me. Fish tank review. Oh, you won't believe what they stock next. Okay, so colorful. My eyes kind of hurt. I'll bet you $100 that this is not going to be saltwater. Wow, if they left it at 3 goldfish, that... Okay, I can't believe I even thought they will leave it at 3 goldfish. That one is already dying. Oh, here's a friend so you can die together. You know, this tank wouldn't have been the worst tank.
Are you sure about that?
If they just left it at the 3 pearl scales. Oh, female bettas. Oh, another one.
Another one.
Where did the first one go? Did they die already and then they got taken out? Yes, comets. Men of culture, we are gathered here today, Fish fam, Cory Gang, to suffer. He forgot some decorations. Good thing he remembered. I don't know what I would do. What the hell is that? It looks like a painted cichlid. Oh, we got a whole catfish up in here. How long does this go for? 2 plecos. No, seriously, how long does this? 2 minutes? 2 minutes is just the worst stalking ever. Yes. Ducklings. Not in a million years would I have predicted. I didn't see them put it in, but I'm pretty sure I see glowfish. How do you even come up with this? Even Millie's like, that's too much. It's even too much for you, Millie. Her little heart can't handle it. Here's to hoping that after they stop recording, they immediately put everything back to how it's supposed to be. But I just can't help but not believe that they have a proper tank for each and every species of these fish. Am I being presumptuous? Guys, quick pause. Gotta thank the sponsor of this video, you guys, for smashing that like button and subscribing. And if you want to support this channel more, check out the affiliate link below and potentially get yourself one of these awesome twin star lights. Fuse Plant sells these awesome high quality lights, and they sell ONF lights as well. These are high quality and they power some of my favorite fish tanks in my fish room. Just look at how clean this is. Treat yourself to one of these amazing lights. Support the channel at the same time. This tank is sent in by Sage, one of the Discord FFT moderators. This is a new tank that they set up with just scraps and free stuff, and I think the whole cost was only around like 15 bucks. That is very resourceful and impressive. It's 120 whole gallons. There's no stocking yet. They're leaving it run for a whole month. As far as I can tell, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Island Heavy Scape. I love what you did with the cholla wood. Guys, fun fact about cholla wood, I just learned the other day that it's supposed to be the skeleton of a certain type of cactus. I guess maybe the cholla cactus, but who knew cacti have skeletons? That's news to me. Can't wait until all the plants grow in even more. I'm excited to see what you got to stock this tank with. Hopefully a skull of corridors. That would be amazing. 4.85 out of 5. Keep it up. What the hell is this arm protruding from my snail? Indeed. What the? I've never seen that before. I don't have this kind of snail, but I've also never seen this on the internet until now. That's their siphon. Basically an air tube. Poor thing is being really lazy if they aren't at the top already. Holy crap, that's a long siphon. I've got 6 mysteries and none of them have a siphon that long. Good for you, man. Big siphon energy. Bro, that snail puts my snail's siphon to shame. Same. Send siphon pics. The ladies love him. Rule 34. Absolutely no. This meme was made by Vin from the FFT Discord. Chris once again explaining that a betta must go in a 999 gallon tank. Society of fish bowls were normalized. My plans after an algae breakout. Stonks go crashing. New fish keepers when they find out air pumps don't actually pump oxygen in your tank. Actually, air pumps do make more surface movement. Surface agitation always creates more oxygen. POV, you fought algae before. Yeah, what doesn't kill you or your fish tank makes you stronger. When your meme gets on FTR, hi mom. bomb. When your favorite beta dies, I felt that. Vin, the meme lord of FFT Discord. 5 out of 5 memes, bro. This tank sent in by Lobsang. Looks like a life bearer tank. Maybe a Gourami. It looks like a pretty big tank, at least 20 gallons, maybe 30 or 40. Nice sparse plantings, but all the plants are quite big and looking very healthy. That is a crypt, and one of the biggest crypt I've seen. Looks like nutrient-rich substrate. The tank just looks spacious. It looks open. Great husbandry. Great stocking. 4.3 out of 5. Keep it up. If you're 20 to 30 and your main circle isn't discussing shrimp farming and aquaponics, survivability of various shrimp breeds, ornamental shrimp, shrimp enlargement, shrimp nutrient suppliers, optimal algae load, then it's time to find a new circle. I guess it's time to find a new circle. It's dead, Jim. Does anyone know what's wrong with my hornwort? Yeah, that is beyond dead. Unless that's a new rare species of hornwort Snow White. Shane sent in this huge, magnificent tank. Look at the Kabamba or Sisala flora in the corner there. And look at the other corner with the Ludwigia. That is intense and that is insane. So bushy. And then we got the island scape. This is like 2 corner heavy scapes with an island scape. That's how big this tank is. We got honey gouramis. We got cardinal tetras. We got albino corridoras. Man, 3 species, very nicely stocked. Bushy, healthy plants, huge tank, great substrate, clean backdrop, clean everything. It's a breeder fish tank. Who says breeder fish tanks can't look amazing? 4.9 out of 5. Keep it up. I got one of these. No, Pepper. Why did you go to the dark side? Just kidding. If you look closely, there's nothing in there except for Marimo moss balls and a Valis. Shrimpy boy had to go in on it and draw the Amogus. I guess it does remind me of Among Us. I stared at that for a solid 30 seconds trying to figure out WTF you were circling. Good for you, Pepper. I wish I could go back to the days where I didn't know what Among Us was. Pissy Puffer sent this in from the FFT Discord. Tank beside it looks amazing too. It's got like massive roots, but the tank in focus here. We got plants rooting into the water and coming immersed. It's sort of like a black water biotope with a lot of Ludwigia just growing wild. And what's super interesting about this tank is that it's home to 3 Endostromis paradoxus. They're also called paradox fish or armored stickleback. Now stickleback, that is a familiar fish for me because during my work as an ecologist studying ecosystems, when we set out traps, we always found a bunch of stickleback. But the kind of stickleback we found are probably not the same as this. These stickleback are found in more tropical zones. Super amazing kind of fish though. 4.75 out of 5. High ratings today, guys. Keep it up. I reckon this can fit in 2 more arowana. You know, that iridescent shark actually gets bigger than the arowana, believe it or not. And there's a little cichlid peeking out in the back like, don't forget about me. Am I just a cherry on top here? This looks like an Animal Crossing item. No effing way. This has to be good Photoshop. This better be good Photoshop. Hate to break it to you, sir, but this is the darn greatest Photoshop I ever did see if they isolated all those little oxygen bubbles. And for what? You know, if you're that good at Photoshop, this might be the last thing you'd be Photoshopping. 1 billion crabs have disappeared now with no explanation. Where did they go? I was hungry. I guess there was some major illegal crab harvesting at play here. Or it could just be global warming and, you know, if a few degrees of temperature rises, that could mean the destruction of whole ecosystems, including the natural cycle of one singular species of crab. Crabs have a lot of babies. That's no secret. The secret's out. One crab could produce thousands, 100,000s of babies. And if the temperature goes up a few degrees or a few decimals of degrees, those babies decide not to hatch. Boom. That's 1 full year of no crabs. Could also just be illegal fishing. Camera plus fish tank equals mini safari at home. That is crazy. This is so artistic. I love it. Pearling Ludwigia. Beautiful betta fish. Spooky noodle. Halloween noodle. CPDs. Pygmy Cory. What is that? Scarlet Baddies? That's the only one that got me stumped. Croaking Gourami or Sparkling Gourami. And more Pearling Ludwigia. Damn, we got a whole photographer over here. 5 out of 5 photos, my bro. Rare pick of Alabama fish store. My 7th generation of inbred guppies. Yo, that's just a normal day in Ohio. I love how the chin is like a whole Endler life bearer. Biblically accurate fish angels. A great place to end this week's FTR, if I do say so myself. Thank you guys for watching all the way till the end, pushing the algorithm as always. Couldn't be here without my true supporters. And this brings us to the question of the week. Quattro! What is your favorite comfortable piece of clothing? Mine's gotta be a hoodie. Nice and warm and cozy. What about you guys? If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, 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 we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal act, clear my fin rod from Characiformes to Paracherodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Cory gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence. Gang.